you don't know if it's your heart talking to you, your mind talking to you, your mind
Exactly.
talking to you, your heart talking to you. So it's like, well, I don't know. And that's the hardest part, like waking up every day, going to do something that you do not like to do, going to do something that ain't your fucking purpose, or is it? Hey. You're now tuned to the two coolest laid-back cuzzos of the podcast industry. I am AB.
And I'm Smalltalk. What they do?
Man,
What's the word?
What's the word?
What's the word?
Man, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Feeling good, man. Hope everybody is about to have them a great week on this awesome Monday. We're getting close to the new normal as far as being out here in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's that.
Hey, man. I still think we should. I still think we should just wait, but that's just
me. Yeah. Me too. Because we just look guinea pigs out here. They open it up. All right, let's just see how this goes and see who gets sick, and we can judge it from there. So
facts, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So if y'all did not know, we had this past weekend, Nelly and Ludacris had a versus battle.
Yes, epic battle.
Yeah, so me and Cuzzo decided that we was gonna give our own preview last week on the IG, and then we had to move to Facebook. And I will say, I was Teddy Riley of the
technical difficulties
of the battle.
Right.
It
was fun though, man.
And I will say I lost. So I'm gonna give y'all like our list.
Yeah, and y'all judge it.
I'm gonna give y'all our list of it. So give me 1 second.
Or you can pull up yours and I got mine.
All right. So so with mines, we're gonna go one by one.
Okay.
So with mines, I had Southern Hospitality.
Then I played EI.
Then I played Glamorous.
Then I played Hot in Here.
Move Bitch was actually when I had my technical difficulty. So he had to actually play Move Bitch for me.
And I played Country Grammar.
Country Grammar, I mean, that's going to always, I don't know. I don't know what could probably, I probably should have played What's Your Fantasy?
Yeah, what's your
I probably should have played that towards that. Because
Country Grammar, that was hot. That was a big song. Big record.
Yeah. And to keep going, I played Ho.
I played Just a Dream.
Okay. Then I played Area Codes.
Then I played Air Force Ones. And
so then we had these bonus rounds that we had. We really played more than what we put down as paper. But
big time. Because it was addictive, man. Like just to get that feel like they like you an actual artist, man. Like I've been watching these battles since it started. So like them drinking, I had my little sip. I had myself a Hypnotic. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I had my Hypnotic.
Yeah, I had some Hypnotic, man.
I had my sunglasses.
That's straight up Hypnotic.
I clearly look like Teddy Riley with those sunglasses. So,
but yeah, we had the bonus rounds, man, and I played Tip Drill on my bonus round.
And of course, I played P-Pop. I mean, it's all.
Oh yeah, that's like a toe-to-toe right there, boy.
That's
for
all
sure.
Right. Yeah.
I remember, man. You remember them days when you was remember them days when BT Uncut was out, man.
Like I said, man, on the live, I never made it to the BT.
So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You never seen like one BT Uncut.
I seen it So BT Uncut was around for a long time. I probably seen it. I want to say once or twice, man.
I was a straight perv.
I could never stay up.
I used to stay up for it, dog. I remember the first time I seen it, man. It was like on accident. I just so happened to wake up in the morning with BT on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know, you trying to like look sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Damn, that's butt. That's straight butt right there. I probably was like 11 years old. I'm like, that's straight butt right there. I got adjusted on the seat and shit. I'm like, wait a minute. Ooh.
Man.
I felt like I was gonna get in trouble if my mama walked in there and watched see me. So I was like, man, ever since then I was hooked. I couldn't stop watching it.
I was that kid that at school the next day, like, yeah, man, I seen that on there, yup. Mm-hmm.
And
she did that little thing, that one thing, right? That thing,
right.
She did that. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Didn't see a damn thing.
Didn't see nothing, and I was so mad because everybody used to always talk about it. I'm like, man, I'm missing out. Like, I'm missing out. Like, God, I need to watch this. Every time I'm staying up tonight. I'm staying up. I ain't taking no naps, no nothing.
I think it came on at 2:00.
It came on real
like 2 or 3 o'clock.
Because even at because I think Jerry Springer came on at 11, and I just could never stay up for Jerry Springer.
Dang. Well, to finish this list, we had I played Tip Drill. He played Pete Popper, and then I played Dilemma with Kelly Rowland,
and then I played Runaway Love
with Mary J. Blige. Then I played. This is my final one. I played Shake Your Tail Fella. And
I figured the best way to end this daggone battle that we had, man, was to play "Go to Sleep" by Ludacris. I mean, we used to put people to sleep all the time. We was at Saints or Palace. Shout out to Saints and Palace, man. So yeah, man. That was our list.
It was fun, man. We're gonna do some more, y'all. Let us know what y'all wanna what battle you wanna want us to do. We was talking about doing Prince versus Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that? And I really want to do like a Chris Brown versus Usher, man.
Yeah. Let's see, who you gonna pick?
It don't matter, dog.
I don't know.
It don't matter. We had to rock, paper, scissors or something because I like both. Usher is the reason I dance now, and Chris Brown, I just love his music.
Could we do Chris Brown or Omarion?
We could do Chris Brown or Omarion, but I think Chris Brown music washes Omarion music.
It does. I'm not gonna lie, but
Chris Brown had hits. Omarion had and Touch, and a little bit of Entourage, but pretty Icebox. But he got 4 or 5. But Chris Brown got a catalog, just like Usher. Usher got a catalog too. So
that's true. That's true.
But yeah, we're gonna do some more of those, man. That shit was so fun, man.
It was fun as hell, man. The thing is, though,
my wife was hating and shit.
y'all gonna waste it for him.
Right. The kids was hating on me too, man. I was just like, dude.
Hey,
but anyway,
it was a good time though, man. Especially when we had the people that would interact with us, man. That was dope.
Right.
So I mean, y'all gonna see a lot. Like I said, man, we podcast Mondays is just gonna keep growing, man.
Yes, sir.
See a lot of us this whole pandemic and this Zoom stuff, man. It's just all this virtual shit, dog. It's gonna start, man. It's the new thing, the new wave.
Right. The new wave, the new normal.
New normal fact.
Well, I got some quickies for y'all, man. You know, I tell y'all, sometimes these quickies turn to topics, but we actually have a topic today. So we gonna save that topic. But I got a quickie, man. So I was at Schnucks one day, right? And it was this chick that walked by, but big as a mud, right? Just
big ghetto water jug booty.
Look at my face. Yeah, if y'all can't see my face, go on YouTube and go to the link. But my face, I was like, dang, right? I'm trying to get me some cereal, and I'm dropping the cereal, and then I look over, and it's this dude with his chick, right? They dressed alike and everything, they super together,
they Hazelwood, Hazelwood,
like the 1990s. So you remember everybody used to dress alike.
Mm-hmm.
So they all dressed like. Dude, still she was like, did you get that? He was like, yeah, I got it, it's right here. But he was looking at her butt too, right? So then I looked at him, he looked at me, he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then it was this older black man walked past. He stopped. He looked at first, and you know, you look and then you look again, look away and then look again. He looked back, and I caught him looking. He was like, he shook his head like, shh.
Yeah.
So the quickie is like how men communicate
Communicate
like,
with the eyes.
With the eyes or gestures, like, and it's we look at women like they a prize or something.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. Like we look at them like they straight prizes. Like I didn't, you know, like I don't care about saying it, man, because I didn't show my wife when I'm with her, like, girl, look at her butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't care about all that. But man, we be communicating like through eyes and like gestures, and we don't even know this damn girl. We don't even know each other, and we sitting there like, yeah, you see that? Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's what men do. Man. I'm pretty sure y'all women know that about me.
But you know, women do the same thing, man.
I wonder if they do though, because you know, women be so territorial. Like, that's mine. I be talking to him. You know, I don't know if they do this or not.
They do the same shit. Man, yeah, no, man. You ain't lying, man, because you can like I'd be at the gym, right? And it'd be girls coming in with the yoga pants on.
Oh man. And
that's exactly how I feel. Look, you get them big buck eyes, like, man.
It's a guy thing, man. We ain't perverts, man. It's just a guy thing.
Shit, I'm a pervert.
All I can do is look, so I'm gonna have pleasure in looking.
I am a straight up creep.
Say you a creep?
I am a creep,
man.
And I'm proud. And I'm proud to be a creep.
I feel you, bro. So what's up, man? What's going on,
man? So you know what, man? Last week, man, you said I didn't have no rant, but
you got one today.
I got a rant today. Okay. So if you ever noticed on Friday, they did pass the law. I mean, not pass the law, but they passed the bill for basically another round of stimulus checks. And so I was just sitting there thinking, man, I was listening to Breakfast Club.
Help me get rich, man.
I listened to Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne and DJ Envy like said it best. Like, this is America. Like, they should just shut us down. Like, literally, shut the whole country down for 14 days. They have the money to pay us,
right?
But they just don't want to. Like, this is America. We make our own money. It ain't like we're getting our money from China,
right?
In the words of Trump,
China.
If we make our money here,
right?
So why is it? Why in the hell? Or y'all just not? It's just they to me they just. It's just the rich want to stay rich. And it's like, yo, that ain't the time to be right now. The time to be right now is to save lives, man. Like, y'all not saving, like, they don't give a damn who that. Then on top of that, bro, they want people to be guinea pigs to the new, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, to cure it.
To cure it, like the vaccine?
Yeah, so they want you to be a guinea pig.
Yeah.
And so you mean to tell me, if I go in here and I be a guinea pig, am I gonna get something out of this? No, man. No,
you're just a guinea pig.
Guinea pig. No, it should not gonna happen, bro.
You just elaborate.
So my rant is like, America, stop being cheap, damn it. Keep giving us the goddamn money because we need it.
Right.
Like, the unemployment is at an all-time high, dog.
Millions.
Like, this is worse. I think the recession was in 2006 or something.
Oh,
it's way worse than that.
In the Vietnam War, I think they said the Vietnam War back in the day.
Stop being so cheap, man.
I think and it's crazy because that's what I was thinking. Like, when they first started talking about doing the shutdown, it was like a partial shutdown because they still have places open. But it's like
they still got places open. I don't think this.
But I think it's past that part now. Like, they already about to open up now, but they should have just shut it down like completely for 14 days. You know, like let people who actually got the virus kind of make sure. I mean, like, see if they had it or not. You know, and then just try to like keep people quarantined, like literally quarantined, not not the way they was doing it, because people were still out, and when they go out, then they catching it. They catching it from somebody else that's out. So I mean, they really didn't do it. But like you say, I remember I said this like some episodes ago. I was like, why can't they just print out the money? Like they got it. Like that's when they first started talking about the stimulus check. I'm like, dude, they got money. It. Like they got money to give us. They just don't. They
just wanted the rich to stay rich, man. It ain't even about that. It ain't even about the rich staying rich. It's about us being able to survive, man. Like people losing like their homes. People lost their jobs. Like people don't know how they gonna be able to put food on the table for their kids. Like, bro, stop all that bull.
They don't even care.
They don't even care because they find with their little rich ass fucking life, and we out here. I'm not out here because
he's sorry out here.
I just want to put that out there. But I'm speaking for the people, us.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
We've been there before.
Nigga. But the point is now, nigga, it's just, yo, man, like, stop being so cheap, bro. You have the money. And on top of this, think about this. The money that we're spending, you're getting it back. Every money that you give us, we're paying it back. So you're not losing nothing.
Yeah, that
you got
this whole country is ass backwards, man. As my mom would say, like, it's ass backwards. So
it just makes no sense. Like I get the $1,200 check or whatever, or the $2,000 check. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy that. I'm paying it back. Like I'm not keeping it in my pocket.
Right.
We have to use the money to survive. Like. I don't get it. It's stupid.
You know what I want to, kind of off that, but on that, I really want to start a topic about stupidity. Like it's a story out there that people that, like when they was getting the PPE, the small business loans, because, with the stimulus, that's their part. Some people was applying for it and didn't have no company no more for since 2 years ago.
Right.
Where they applied and got like this one guy, he got millions. He got like $2 million. I think it was in Brooklyn. He owned a small business, but it was a trucking business, but he ain't have it since 2018. But he lied on her, right, and applied, got $2 million, right, and started buying Rolls Royce, diamond chains, like just spending that shit. Like, oh, you definitely, they caught his ass.
No,
they caught that nigga. He is in jail right now.
Stupid. That's stupid.
He's in jail.
It's
companies out here that really need that, like small business that really need that money.
It's a lot of business. Like I think AMC theaters, like we often be crushed because a lot of them closed.
Right. They trying to open them back up, but I don't even know what fucking movie's out now. So,
but even go on to that. The movies hit hard. Like,
yeah, they got it all. They all had to fall back on their releases.
Yeah, man. That was my rant. America, stop being assholes. Niggas out here need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it, but the point is, I'm not gonna deny it when you said it. But we need help, okay? Like we need help. Stop with all this.
Help us, damn it.
Like, right. Stop. The rich is going to always stay rich because we're going to pay the damn fucking dollar. Like, we ain't keeping the money in our pockets, man. And the thing about it, nigga, when we die, we don't take none of this shit with us.
Exactly.
I digress.
You okay?
I'm good,
man. Woosah.
Moving on.
All right.
As you say, to the topic of the day.
Topic of the day.
I got a serious question.
Oh wait! We gotta do before we get to topic of the day. Did you want to touch on what do we know? What do you know? Or do you know? At least what you know.
I touch on it a little bit. I gotta do more research on it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. Okay. I sit here and I sometimes think about just stupid shit in my head.
Yeah, me too.
And so I was like, man, why do men's shoe size Why are they? What is the difference between men and women's shoe size? Why is it so different? Like if you look at a man's shoe size, like a 9 is a 9, but then you go to of a woman, her 9 is smaller than a man's 9.
Right.
So then it's like,
why do they make the difference?
Why do they make the difference? So then also, if a woman want to wear a man's shoe, she wears a little boy's shoe, and she wears a 6. It goes up to, little boys go up to 6. So she's able to fit there. But in the women's, she wears a 9. It's not a little girl's shoe.
Right.
It's a shoe. I don't get it. So I did a little research on it, and the research was what it was saying to me. Like I said, I got to do more research on it. Actually. Shout out to Shatara. She helped me out a little bit on it. I said was like, it was what I read was that the reason why the women's shoe are the way that it is to support their hips, because they have wider hips.
Wider hips than us.
And the reason why the men's shoe are the way that it is to support the men's pelvic. That's what I read.
That's crazy.
I'm not for sure how right am I. I gotta do more research, and when I do it, I make sure I'll come back and make sure I correct myself if I'm telling them false.
From what I see so far, since just to ad lib on you, man, it says that it's all about the width. So like women's shoes are built wider, and men's shoes are built longer. I don't know. I guess it's the science between the male and female foot, like structure or something. Like,
so let me ask you this then: if your foot is like the size of Shaquille O'Neal's foot, do you only buy Shaquille O'Neal shoes? Do they have women's shoes that size?
Because I'm pretty sure these WNBA players have some big ass feet.
Hell yeah. Or even like the heels. Like,
yeah, the heels.
You gotta get custom made heels.
Heels.
Or flats. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn. I'm just gonna think that, well, they say the women's shoe is wider, but I would think that the men's shoes are wider than the women's. Like the women have like narrow, skinny type feet, unless you are plus size. Or plus size. Yes, your feet won't be thin.
Yeah.
But most women have like thinner like feet, like foot structure. I don't know, man. That's some science there. If y'all know, please, like
I said, man, shout out to my girl Shatara.
He gonna do some more research.
Shout out to my girl Shatara. She actually told me what it was. I just completely forgot, so I apologize. Shatara, tell me again. I forgot. I need help. So now that we got that.
That was a random ass thing to say. But hey, we gotta know some kind of way.
Something, man. Because I mean, it just sometimes it just tug at my little heart there, man, on my mind. I was just like, man, I don't know. You know, that's kind of crazy. Let's move to the topic of the day.
Let's get it.
All right. Cuzzo.
What's up?
How do you really know? I'm gonna give it. It's the same question, but I'm gonna rephrase it twice.
Okay.
How do you really know that you living your purpose, and are you actually really living in life?
How do I know I'm living?
Oh yeah. How do you know you're living your purpose, or when do you know that you're living your purpose?
Okay. How? That's based off me. How do I know? How do I know exactly is, well, I still feel like I'm working towards my purpose. But I feel like I actually I think I actually have a purpose. For my purpose from my perspective is the youth. So with me teaching and being an inspiration to mostly young adults, but I also get that same love from older men and women.
Okay.
Because of my drive, because of my tenacity, because of my push to make things better for me, and the hard work I put in, you know. So what I get from like the youth and from older people, they like to see the hard work, and what that does is it gives them a battery in their back to say, hey, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Look at me, man. Like, I got 4 kids, married. Yes, I had a lot of dead-end jobs, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I'm going to tell you this, cuzzo, and it's been since I started dancing, okay? Which was like when I was turned 20, I started taking it serious. But every job I had, it don't matter if it's like a cleaning job or goddamn records clerk, messing with paper and shit, I always had employees say, hey, don't forget about me when you make it, because I always been working my way up, you know what I'm saying, in different things with my dance career, and then also in just entertainment in general. So like they always be like, you're gonna be something when you get older, you're gonna be something soon, somebody gonna find your talent and you're gonna be on TV, blah blah blah. And I end up being on TV, but you know, like, they always push me to do better. So what I see from the youth is they look up to me. You know what I'm saying? So my purpose is inspiring the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be themselves and work hard at what they do, what they love, and what they passion for. And how would you know, like, outside of me, is if you just had that feeling. You know, it's all about that feeling. You know when you still got work to do. I feel like I still got work to do, but I still feel like my purpose is being felt, you know, through older people, because I even inspire older people, like, to make them like go ahead and start chasing their dream, or start chasing something they got passion for. So like, if you got that feeling that you that you actually see it in person, like you actually see the work that people get from you and to put on themselves, like, that's how you know, yeah, I'm doing something, because I see that you doing what you doing because I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that if you got that feeling, then I think you know that your purpose is being felt out here, and you have a purpose, actually.
What's up, man? I mean, that's shit.
I'm still, like I say, I'm still working on it, man. Like, I you know, podcasting is my new love, so yeah, I get to speak to people. So maybe that's gonna be the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know if I'm living my purpose.
I feel you.
Know what I'm saying?
It's okay to be honest. Be transparent out here.
I don't know if kind of like, I'm like the go with the flow type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes I be thinking that I am, and then sometimes I feel like I'm in the brick wall. Of course, podcast. I've been doing it for about 5-6 years now. It's a lot of people who can relate to me because I am open about depression. I am open about myself, and I like. I mean, in that case, people do ask me questions, but I still feel like I'm not living that. I still feel like that's not my purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sit, and that's one thing that be juggling the fuck out of my mind. It's like, well, what is my purpose? Like, I'm thinking like, okay, well, I like doing this, and then I like doing that, and then my mind is here, my heart is here. Well, I think my heart is here. And that's another thing too. That's another topic in itself, is that you don't know if it's your heart talking to you, your mind talking to you, your mind talking to you, your heart talking to you. So it's like, well, I don't know. And that's the hardest part, like waking up every day, going to do something that you do not like to do, going to do something that ain't your fucking purpose, or is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at, like, sometimes I'll be like, all right, because I just graduated from a ranking college.
Congratulations,
with my IT degree, but I ain't got a job with it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I waste my time? Is that my purpose? Was that my purpose to be? Information technology. Is that my purpose? Or
it sure wasn't mine because I went to Federal for information technology, and I ain't do nothing with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even like it, so I just did
it. And the thing is, I love it, but
it's opposite, yeah.
But is it the question? You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I deal with on a daily basis. Is like, man, like one thing. I don't have a lot of fears, but one of the fears is that leaving this earth not actually knowing or doing my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the fears I have.
I honestly think, cuzzo, that 50% of us won't even know our purpose until we gone off this earth. I think, like, I'm trying to push out my purpose to you and to everybody listening, but I really don't know if that's really my purpose. I think the purpose comes from somebody else telling you your purpose.
That's your purpose.
That's your purpose. Your purpose is this. Like, it's hard. I think it's not impossible, but I just think that it's hard to say what your own purpose is. Like, how do you know? Like, you don't know how it comes out to other people. Like, I feel like most people will get, like, once they pass, they be like, hey, so-and-so was this. So-and-so touched this person. So-and-so did this for this person. Sometimes you don't even recognize what you do for people. Like, I could be dancing and doing all that, right? And it took me a while for people to actually hit me up and say, hey, you the reason I do this. And I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. You don't know your purpose until somebody else tell you your purpose. I don't think that we can say our purpose. It's almost like, I can't get a good example off the top of my head while we live, but I just honestly think somebody has to tell you what your purpose is. See, I can tell you, because you always was the type, I don't know if it's just a sign or what, but you always look out for others before you look out for yourself.
Right.
You the reason I started taking dance serious in the first place.
Right.
You told me, hey, you cold, cuzzo. You don't want to be saying I woulda, shoulda, coulda when I was younger, telling your kids that I would have been this, I would have been on TV, I would have been that. Do it. Live your truth. Live your passion. So start dancing. Do your thing. Put it on YouTube. I was so afraid to do that. But, like, so you always help people jump ship. You make people take a step forward. You know what I'm saying? And never know. I mean, that could be part of your purpose. It's inspiring people to move, to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though you might not do it yourself. See, that's because you always look out for people before you look out for yourself.
True. And I hear that all the time. Like, man, I heard people like, man, you're a good motivational speaker.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it. Brings me to another question.
Okay, go ahead.
How we know we're not running from our purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be stuff that we don't want to do.
Yeah.
And we run from it every single time. Like, I hear all the time, you're a good motivational speaker. Man, people when you talk, people listen. I'm just a average Joe in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't want to be that. Like everybody's like, well, as far as the family, you the glue. I don't want to be that. But that could be my purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still run from the shit. So I urge people, maybe I urge myself, to find your purpose. Because we might be thinking that we live in life, and we really might not be living life. You know what I'm saying? We might be just living a false life. In that sense. And we might not like. I look at some deaths, some people that died, and that RIP to all my people that passed away that I love. And I looking like, damn, do they like? There's one person that I know that actually lived his purpose. He died early, but he lived his purpose. Shout out to Derek.
Shout out. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. To me, he definitely lived his purpose. He was.
What was his purpose?
Laughter, man. He brought laughter. He brought everybody together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like his family, he brought them together. He always doing family events. Just like a pure good. So you know how you got some people that
genuine.
Oh,
genuine.
Right. You know, you got some people that's like, oh man, that person was a good person, and really that person might not be a good person.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Straight killer.
Right. The complete opposite. Like he really was a genuine person. And I ain't saying it because that's one of my best friends. I'm saying it because that's the honest God's truth. You meet around him, he treats you like his family, and that was a stand-up dude. So I think he lived his purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Getting people together and stuff like that.
It sucked that he couldn't be.
So like even when like you even say his name and with with the other friends y'all all was clicked up with.
Yeah.
Mentioning his name will get people together. So that like you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this for Derek. Guess what? Everybody show up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because he was strictly that dude, man. He was a good dude, and he just always made people laugh, man. Never forget it. You know what I'm saying? So I think he lived his purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably like one of my fears, man. It's just like, man, am I living my purpose or am I running from my purpose? I don't know. Should I be here? Should I be there? Like, we do things at a spur of a moment. But then if you don't do it at the spur of a moment, people saying that you just sit here being a lump on a log, and not actually for real, because like I said this. This world can be contradicting. So you got sometimes when you ain't gonna get nowhere by sitting on your ass.
Right.
Or you just doing everything that has nothing to do with your purpose. And like you just doing this, you just doing that. You don't know what you want to do. I'm not trying to sit on my ass though.
Facts.
I'm trying to find my purpose.
Right. You're reaching for new things. You're reaching.
You know what I'm saying? So it's contradictory. Yeah. Like 1 minute I'm just sitting on my ass. Next minute I don't know what I want to do. I'm just out here. But we're trying to find our purpose. You got some people that don't really give a fuck. I think the people that don't give a fuck, they just don't give a fuck about life. And you got people out there that like that, but then you got people like myself that really want to know what his purpose is.
I think being genuine, man, like actually wanting to be a good person, that's my definition of being a genuine person, like actually wanting to do this as a good deed, not because of clout, not because of you know what I'm saying, on the gram or whatever. Not for a picture, you know what I'm saying, like actually be that person that's real genuine.
It's funny you say that, man. I got about 2 years ago. Shout out to Stephanie. Man, I was just one day. Someone just told me it was around Thanksgiving time. Someone just told me, "Hey, go take a couple of turkeys to the women's shelter." Nobody knew it. I just did it. Nobody knew it. I don't know if that was the purpose. I just knew that was talk to me. Hey, do that. You can tell the dude. Now that's one thing I can't. This word I kind of get it hard. Differentiate or whatever.
I don't. Yeah.
You know
different. Man, you making me mess it up.
Yeah.
I know it. I know.
But I can kind of tell sometimes when it's really
the difference.
Yeah, there you go. Let's keep it.
Differentiate.
Differentiate. There we go. Oh God, look at that. Knock it out the park. But I can tell when something is really tugging at my heart, that something is just kind of like
yeah, follow your first good type shit.
That to me was tugging. It was like, yo, go take these turkeys to the women's shelter. And I did, man. But I wasn't doing it for clout. You know, so I do nothing for clout. I do everything, and I'm more of a private person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I barely post pictures on Facebook, on social media, period. And when I do, I do sometimes. But I don't know, man. That's just what I think about, man. Like I just like what is actually, are we living our purpose in life?
Well,
what is your purpose?
I forgot to mention, and how dare I forget to mention?
How dare I?
I'm gonna do it.
You sound like, yo, I want some great poupon.
So I'm gonna put this in my lane, and I'm gonna put something in your lane. Okay, my lane is being a father. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
So of course, my purpose is to be a great father. Figure for my kids, show them the good, the bad in this world.
Right.
I don't sugarcoat shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes, sometimes my 12-year-old be like, "Daddy," I'm like, "Look, you need to know, okay?
Yes.
Like you should see what it is like over here. I got little booby traps for shit, like in case something go down. I got poles in the shed, so if we need to all get something. Like I got a gun now, and I got my 12-year-old. We used to call these nigger beaters when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nigga. It's like a pole. I got it under her mattress just in case, you know what I'm saying, I'm not here.
Shit pop off. Yeah.
Hey man, and my wife, she don't be like hip to it. She be like, "Boy, don't be doing that." Look,
naive.
But
naive, man. You gotta believe in them motherfucking home invasions, bro.
Yes, bro. So I got my daughter hip, man. Both of my daughters. So just being like real with them, you know what I'm saying, and that's youth. So
yeah.
But it's my kids, so being a father, and then outside of that, if you're not a father out there, you gotta just follow your gut, man, and eventually. Like AB say, he reaching for different things. Like he not trying to sit on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose of life is to actually touch people.
Yeah.
Okay. In any kind of way.
Yeah.
We want to make stuff generational. You know what I'm saying? We want to make so whatever you do, AB, has to reflect on your niece and nephew. You know what I'm saying? They gotta look up to you for certain things. It's all about the youth.
My bad to cut you off. In that case, you know.
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
your purpose is to be a good uncle for them.
You know, my nephew's in the Marines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time, man. He because I didn't want him to go down the road I did. Like, it got to a point where he was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do after high school. And I was just like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I left him alone for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just try to let him figure it out.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish I had that same push. But I did the and no pun intended. But I did the Bill Cosby method.
Hey.
Okay. And the Bill Cosby method was when he was talking to Theo on the episode where he had the Monopoly money. All right. And he was telling Theo, what do you want out of life? And Theo was saying that he wanted this and that and this. And so he gave him money that just a regular smuggler type of person in life, this is what a regular smuggler person makes. Mm-hmm. This is what you can be. And you can make this. So what I did was I was like, hey, write down everything that you want out of life, man. All right. And so he did. I said, now where you want to work at? He's just like, kind of GameStop or something like that. And I was like, okay, fine. So we did, we tallied up, man. And, all in all, man, he was broke. Basically. Because he wanted like a 2000, I think at that time it was like 2018 Charger, a 3-story house in like Chesterfield, wife, and 3-car garage. You know what I'm saying? So he was broke. He didn't get to the point because to even pay the bills or put food on the table. Like, he was broke after the house and the car. He didn't get to no insurance.
Dang.
So, but what he did was he went to the Marines, man. And shout out to nephew Terrence. the day that he went to me, the day that he was actually finna get leave to go, he reached in his back pocket, bro, and he pulled out that piece of paper and said, "Uncle, I never took it off." It was in his wallet the whole time.
Dang.
And that like that made me like tear up so bad because it was like, damn, like I didn't think the nigga was listening to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so for him to do that, man, that was just like dope. I mean, I guess in that sense, because I guess that is my purpose, right?
Yeah, man. Touch people, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and it's different ways to touch people. So, like, don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a wrong or right way to touch someone in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I could touch people just from dancing. You could touch people from talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different ways to touch people, and I think that's how we get our purpose out here. Right. Touching people.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, again, it's another serious subject. But it's stuff that you talked about.
Yeah, very transparent subject, and I love it.
So I mean, if you all feel free, I want to talk to us about it, man. Ask us. Or you can tell us what Hey, if this podcast touched you in a no pun intended, but podcast touched you in a good way, man. Man, please reach out, man.
Yeah. So let me give you the number. It's 325-9838. Call the number up. And then, like if y'all even want to share a topic with us too, do so. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. If you got a topic or you got something you want us to discuss, as far as if you got a relationship problem or you got a dilemma you want to get our insight on it, hit the number up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's gonna be.
Yeah, man. What's this, episode 15? Podcast Mondays, man. Hey, so check this. Make sure you all subscribe to us on YouTube at Podcast Mondays, MONDAYZ. Make sure you all follow us on Instagram at Podcast Mondays, MONDAYZ. We will be I think we're gonna keep doing the verses and
that shit tight.
And I know Switch Beats listen to the show. We're not trying to steal your idea. We just want to have some fun. Okay?
Right. We not doing 20. We just doing like 5 or 7,
which is hard as shit.
It's hard, bro. We gotta keep it. You know what I'm saying?
So as cuzzo said, keep it locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. At the end of the show, we always play a song. So I figured since we talked about life and we talked about just our purpose in life, we're gonna play a snippet from Jay-Z, "Can I Live?"
Hey,
yeah, man. Podcast Mondays, episode 15. We out this mug.
Yes, sir. Peace and love.
I'm watching every nigga watching me closely. My shit is butter for the bread, they wanna toast me. I keep my head, both of them where they supposed to be. Holes that get you sidetracked and clap from close feet. I don't sleep, I'm tired, I feel wired like codeine. These days a rubber gotta admire me from 4 fiends away. My pain, what shit was quick to see. From selling canes, her brains was fried to a fricassee. Can't lie, at the time it never bothered me. At the bar, getting my dog on properly. My squad and me lack of respect for authority. Laughing hard, happy to be escaping poverty. However brief, I know this game got valleys and peaks.